think wherever you are, as long as you're really looking, really noticing, and paying attention, you're gonna find beautiful things. My name's Neile Cooper. My Etsy shop name is Neile. The first time I cut glass, I was obsessed. It was just a hobby, and then started doing it more and more. And then, you know, like everything else, you have to feed your addiction. So I started selling things so that I could buy more supplies, and eventually it became my job. I just absolutely love glass. I love that it is so dependent on the light coming through it and what the light does when it interacts with the glass, because the light actually literally changes the glass. There are colors that can change completely when the sun shines through, or textures that you see and sparkle, and so much life that you couldn't fake it. And I love the process. So it starts with cutting the glass, and then each piece of glass gets wrapped in copper foil, thin copper foil tape, and then kind of reassembled, kind of like put it back together like a jigsaw puzzle almost, and then solder, polish it all up, and yeah, that's it. I think every stage there's a bit of struggle and a bit of like calm and meditation. Sometimes things don't go the way you want them to. Sometimes while you're breaking the glass, it has a mind of its own and it goes awry, and that can be really frustrating. You have to have some patience, and you have to be willing to kind of roll with the punches and carry on. I feel like most of the time when I'm doing commissions with people, we like actually form a connection and understand each other. They're not coming to me because they just want home decor. They really want a special piece. It's pretty exciting to know that they really, you know, live with it and it means something. So the idea for the stained glass cabin it came from my love for like little structures. I love tree houses and writer's sheds and that type of like tiny house thing. I've always been obsessed with them. So I just did this as a personal project, just wanted to build a space for myself and cover it in my artwork. And so I enlisted my father-in-law, who was a retired dentist, and he was like, sure, I'll help you build this thing. And he was handy, but I had never even used power tools before. So the two of us get together, and he would show up every day with some lumber, and we figured it out. And it's basically a shed, but instead of siding, it's all the old window frames. I like the idea that it's a living thing that will always continue to change. Sort of a little bit of like a record of the land that it's on. Everything moves kind of slow for me. I don't have a grand 5-year, 10-year plan. I just want to make beautiful things